Let's go through. Let's just start off with some normal gunfights that we went through last time, and all I'm going to do is just explain my thought process throughout the gunfights, and I want you to watch the kill cam if you die, and all I want you to do is really lock in and try to just play your life well, and imagine that every gunfight's quite serious and how we can approach it, okay? And I just want to see your general way of approaching gunfights in Call of Duty and how we can do to fix them. So whenever you're ready. So we're going through. So right now I see you're going to, there you go. So you're at the back of the map here. So in this situation, I'm going to go through and see if I can find the advantage. And right there, you kind of went out in the open. And I would say you put yourself in a bad position. So the way I look at gunfights, so remember to watch a kill cam, Bobo. Very important, because I want you to see how it looks from my POV, okay?
Correct. Yes.
Yeah. So if you come back towards me for a second, so we can stop. So every few gunfights, we're going to stop and just kind of talk through a quick little thought process. So the way I look at Call of Duty in general, for everyone in chat and yourself, is I like to look at it in not just in one flow of move, but in like a bigger picture. So right there, could you stand right here for me? So when you're standing here, I know that you're in very limited cover. So first of all, I know the map like the back of my hand. So I know from this scenario, just from standing here, you are in limited cover. So I know even if you're a better player, I'm going to repeat here because I know that I can at least check what's going on, maybe get a few shots off and back away. Now, a really good player in that situation, from your perspective, if they catch themselves in this area, what should they be doing, do you think? What is the first thing you should be doing right now? If you see me on the minimap right here. Go for a guess. Go for a guess. If it's wrong, it doesn't matter.
Pre-fire.
Okay, so there's a few things about the pre-fire. Couldn't go for the pre-fire now. So if I see you pre-firing a bit too early, I might anticipate that and not go through there because I know that you're pre-firing it. So with the pre-fire, you have to be a little bit careful in terms of not just spraying your shots unless you know it's a guarantee. Like if I'm like right here, start pre-firing now. So right there, you see as I'm about approaching the door, if you pre-fire then, it will work because I don't have time to react. In my head, I'm going to go around this corner. So if you pre-fire right now, you're going to get some shots off. So that's a good way of doing it for one. The second thing is just making sure that off angle is to your advantage. So in this situation, because you got the PP9, I wouldn't like this angle because it's a little bit of range. I wouldn't love it. So straight away, as soon as I see someone up top, I probably would work on repositioning as quick as possible. Now, the issue that you had was you reposition now. Start repositioning.
Okay.
Like, you see how I'm watching you? Like, you repositioned way too late there. Like, you let me get to the head glitch and then you started going out in the open. So I knew from there, start reposition now, please. I knew, oh, okay. That's just an easy gunfight. Like by the time you react to me, if you shoot me here, I can easily back away. So it's worth me taking that gunfight. So again, it's about you understanding, okay, where is Arv? Where's the threat from? Okay, I don't want to take this gunfight. Let me get out as quick as possible. Now, as soon as you see me up there, you don't want to stand here. You don't want to give me space to shoot you. You want to go here. Why? Because I can't shoot you if you're right underneath me. You see these little small decisions? These are all things you have to think about in a moment's notice. So let's go again. That's one gunfight and you can already see all these small decisions. So whenever you're ready, let's go again. But like I mentioned, the big thing is just about anticipating a gunfight and saying, right, in that scenario, Arv's up top, he's got a better position, let me reposition. Now I'm on 120 ping. So your job here should be getting yourself in favorable gunfights and then just challenging me with the health advantage. Let's go again. So right now I can see you down below. Let's see what you do here. Okay, so I back away. Just like I mentioned, I back away. I know you're just below. I'm going to go through. I'm going to try cameraing you here. Now you're one shot. I go across. Okay, look at the minimap here. Stop, stop, stop. Don't move, don't move. So right there's a lot of panic for you. Okay, first of all, you're using equipment. All this panic from me. Stand here for me. There's a few things here, okay, bro? First thing is you caught yourself in a really bad spot because there's nowhere for you to go. Let's just say I was standing here. The issue you have is this. Try and kill me from there. Ready? I can slide out and I'm always able to shoot you there. I'm able to camera you, okay? So remember what we spoke about, setting yourself up in better positions. The next thing was, I was never around here, Bobo. I was always on this side of the map, okay? So that shows me that you weren't looking at your mini-map for quite a while there because I was standing here and I shot you about 3 times and you were tweaking, chucking your equipment, but you never looked at your map once, okay? So it's a big thing we need to start to address is our mini-map, right?
Right.
Now, just like I mentioned with anticipation, when you use your mini-map, it allows you to anticipate. So it's very hard for you to anticipate without the mini-map because how do you know what to anticipate, right? So that's why a mini-map is so crucial because you can set yourself up and say, right, Arv's coming through there. I'm going to stand here and strafe. Little things like that, okay? So when you're ready, let's go again. Now this time I'm going to put myself in a really bad position. So if you can come with me, please. Just come towards me, please. Bobo, minimap, same thing. Remember, minimap has to be a constant thing. It has to be constant. It has to be second nature. Just like shooting, just like aiming, just like sliding. Minimap has to be a guarantee. It shouldn't even be a thing we mention. Okay, bro?
Copy.
Now, if it's something you don't do constantly, that's fine, but it's just something to be aware of. Now, a little trick for you guys as well at home, and you as well, Bobo. If you bring your HUD in, your minimap gets a bit closer to the center. It makes it a little bit easier with your I can't say that word. With your vision, just to see the left of it. Okay.
Okay.
If your HUD's all the way out, you have to look a little bit more to the edge of your screen. If your HUD's in, it's nice and easy. You can just look at the edge of your eye with your eye, and you can see the minimap quite common. Okay. What we're gonna do now is this is your starting position right here. When you say go, you can come and kill me. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to be in this corner. Now I'm allowed to move, but I want to see what you do with that area. Now, before we approach this gunfight, do you think you have the advantage if I'm trapped in a corner?
I mean, maybe.
Okay. Why? Give me your thought process.
From here, it looks like you got a really good corner to peek from.
Okay. So I would disagree completely simply because you have...
Okay.
But that's fine. You're allowed your opinions. It's not like, oh, why you? But it's just for me, it's like, why would I have the advantage? Because first of all, it's a left-hand peek. Second of all, you are the one pushing me, right? So you can control this with a slide, and it's just not like if I'm trapped in this corner, you are the one that's got me trapped there. So if you come forward for me, you could basically slide out and camera me. Like I'm trapped in this corner, so there's not really anywhere for me to go. Now I like your thinking in terms of the potential danger is me maybe peeking out, right? But it's something that you need to consider while approaching me. So you need to consider, right, in this scenario, I need to first of all get an angle, or I can slide out to gain the advantage. That's what you should be trying to do here, is just slide out so that it's harder for you to hit, for me to hit you. So when you're ready, all I want you to do is a standard kill. I'm not going to do anything. I just want to see how you would approach me. So hit me once, so I go into the corner. So now I'm weak in this corner. Try and kill me. Okay. So in a scenario like that, in a gunfight like that, we stop for a second. In a gunfight like that, if you get somebody weak, so back away for a second, back to your spot, please. So let's just say you get me weak. You hit me once for a second. Perfect. In this scenario, I'm weak and I'm in a corner. You have to be instant. You have to instantly chase me now. Now, very important. There's only two things I can do here. One is stay in this corner and regen and wait for the chow, right? Two is I could challenge you myself, okay? Now, what you want to do, Bobo, in this scenario is 100% of the time is you do not just want to sit here and wait for me to chow. Why? Because what if I don't chow you? What if I just wait here and buy time for my teammates or heal up? You're then wasting too much time. You have the advantage. So what you need to do here is you need to challenge me while expecting me to challenge you. Okay? So let me explain. The only way I can really challenge you right now is sliding out like this. Okay? So you need to expect that by sliding yourself into an area where if I do challenge you, because I'm weak, you should be able to get the kill there.
Copy.
Make sense?
Yes, sir.
It's just about making sure that if I do like kind of force a challenge from me. So put so much pressure on me that I have to challenge you. But when I challenge you, you want me to challenge you because you're ready for the gunfight, because I'm already weak. Right. So we're going to do this. You're going to shoot me just once, just one tap fire. I'm going to get into the corner and then we're going to have a gunfight. Depending on what I do, you can react, but I want you to be ready for it. So your starting position to be a bit forward is between this pine tree and this little brick there. Perfect. So as soon as you're ready, shoot me twice actually. So 1, 2, and then I'm going to hide in the corner. Let's stop for a second. Happy with that, Drill? Yep. Okay, cool. When you're ready, let's go for it.
I'm ready.
Okay, talk to me through that. Do you think you played that well?
I should have canceled into the front of the building instead of staying out away from it.
Okay, so a few things there.
My left shoulder against it.
A few things there. If you come next to me for a second, all I want you to do is I want you to tap me one bullet at a time and tell me how many bullets it takes to kill me. How many bullets was that? 4. Okay. So now if you think about it like this, 4 bullets to kill me. And how many shots did you hit me with earlier before you challenged me? When I was...
Maybe 3.
I think it was 2. I think it was 2, right? When you shot me with 2 and I was sitting here, okay? So now, how much health am I on? How much health am I on? I'm on 50% health. So all you need to do... Could you stand in this corner for me? all you need to do is you need to slide round and hit me 2 times before I hit you 4 times. Okay, that's the general map side of it. Now, when you want to hit someone here, if you stand in that corner for me, if I slide like this, I'm going to camera you. So I am basically guaranteed to get the first shot off. Does that make sense?
Correct. Yes.
So now I've hit you twice already. I've now slid around to hit the first shot. All I have to do is hit you 1 more time before you hit me 4 times. That's a gunfight. You should take 100% of the time. And the way you approach it has to be confident. You have to have a clear plan. All I wanted you to do in this scenario is, could you stand up here for me, please? This is going to be your spectator perspective. You're going to see it. Now, stand up here. We're going to imagine that that's the opponent right there that you were, okay? So I shoot you twice and you're weak. What you kind of did was this. You kind of like walked around like this. You were very slow to this corner, and it was very easy for me to kill you because my centering was here and your whole body was showing. It was nice and easy for me to kill you, okay? But what I wanted you to do was this. Shoot, jump, slide into a prone. Like, you see the difference in speed and just the difference in intensity there. Like, it's a lot harder for me to hit you when you're sliding and jumping and proning than just walking around a corner. So try the difference. So try this new method. There you go. Like, that was completely harder. Now, when you're going around the corner, all I want you to do is I want you to shoot at the edge of the wall. It's okay if you waste a bullet. Shoot just before you get to me so that when you come around the corner, you're already shooting. What most people do, and the issue they do, is they slide around the corner. If they know you're there, they slide around and then they shoot. But by the time you're shooting, you already miss so much opportunity. Like, why not just shoot right here? Because you know I'm going to be there. Why not shoot a second before you reach that corner? So go for it again with this new method. So I want you to jump, slide into a prone and shoot around the corner. Perfect. 1 more time. This time, as you're sliding, I want you to create an angle for yourself. You're playing a bit tight to the wall, so you have to make a sharp left. Remember, it's all about angles. What we don't want to do is we don't want to have a sharp left. You want to set yourself up, have a wider angle so it's more space for you. Go for it again. Okay, 1 more time. This time, try it again. And this time, when you go through, make sure to slide and prone and go for a shot. Okay, so you see your initial centering was on the right side of the fence. 1 more time. Remember, I'm in the corner there. Try and kill me as if I'm in the corner. Okay, and that's how I want you to approach it. Just a little bit better in terms of your centering and creating that wider angle. Okay, let's go for it 1 more time. Now, what do you think in comparison to your first attempt where you kind of just walked around the corner? What's the difference for you now?
It feels absolutely amazing. Just the momentum. You shoot through the whole gunfight instead of stopping in between.
Exactly. Because you know where I am. You know where I am and I'm weak. So this is very situational, but it happens a lot. I know where you are, you're weak. I'm just going to go through and finish the kill and then move on. But people don't do that enough. They're not aggressive enough in those situations. So let's try it again. I want you to shoot me twice. I'm going to get into a corner and then try and kill me.
Whoops, sorry.
It's fine. It doesn't matter. If you do it 1 more time, it's fine. You're good. See, that was a little bit better. Again, we want to see you use more movement around that corner, though. More slide. I want to see you fully slide around that corner. Okay? Did you see what you did there? You did a slide cancel. You did a slide cancel and a really short one. Now, let me explain the difference. Just stand up here again for me. In this situation, where am I centering? Right now, where is my centering? My centering is right in front of me. So I'm going to shoot anyone that comes right in front of me here. The issue you're having consistently is you are landing where I'm centering. You are literally landing in front of me. So stand here for me. Now I'm going to show you the difference. This is method 1, what you were doing, okay? I don't want you to kill me. Just shoot me once or twice when you see me. So you missed your shot there, Bobo. Let's go for it again. I just want you to shoot me, okay? Remember, center where you are. Shoot me once or twice when I land. So you see how, yes, I should still have the advantage. But if I miss a shot there and you drop shot, because you're centered right onto me, you're going to kill me every time, okay? Because I'm pre-aiming you, but I'm right next to you. Now, try and kill me again. Same thing. Try and kill me. Because I've gone past that area, it's a lot harder for you to track me during the slide. It's going to be so difficult. So make sure that when you know where someone is in a corner, especially scenarios like that, just make it difficult for them. Use your movement. Go back to that corner again, please. Okay, try and kill me. Even though I missed a shot there, you see I'm able to use my momentum, get past you. You have to react to me. And that was terrible for me. Even when I played terrible, they're really bad shots from me on 120 ping. I'm still able to get that gunfight off. And that's the difference. I want you to be a bit more effective. When you have someone trapped in a corner, be a lot more clinical and get the kill in scenarios like that. What do you think?
I like it. I like it. I like
Okay,
it.
perfect. Give it one more go and then we'll move on to some other stuff. So stand here, and I need you to be clinical here. You can go on the good side. You need to be clinical here. Shoot me twice and then fry me. Around that corner. Okay, go for it. Clinical here. I want you to jump, side around the corner. Better, a lot better. Remember, make sure you're jumping and sliding for maximum momentum, and we don't want to slide cancel there. So that was okay, but it wasn't a lot of momentum from you. It feels like it wasn't a lot of momentum. I don't know if you're cancelling or what. It just feels like it wasn't a lot. Like, I didn't feel like a lot of momentum for you. It's kind of like you're stopping your slide. When you're sliding, are you pressing anything else? Let the slide play out.
Okay.
Like go for a slide again, because I think you're pressing another button. Yeah, because you're stopping it. You're stopping your slide. Yeah. So what you're doing is you don't want to do that. It's a bad habit because you're stopping your slide where you are. So remember, the good thing about this game and Omni movement is you have a lot of control over your movement. If I want to land directly here, I can stop it by going prone. If I want to go all the way through, I can just let it out and let it slide. And I can just just again, jump and slide, and I go all the way down here. I literally land all the way there. So what I want you to do is jump and slide without cancelling anything. Look how much different that is. You went all the way there. Instead, you kept on stopping here, kept on stopping here. Okay? Now remember, just about executing that jump. We want to jump just before the corner so that we're using our maximum momentum at the edge of the fight, and then we fry them. That's it. That was perfect. And watch the kill cam for me. That was perfect. Watch the kill cam and see how it looks. That was exactly what we want to do. Now we can move on. When you spawn up, we're going to have some more gunfights. Any questions so far?
Nope, I got it.
But do you see the difference straight away?
Oh, it's a significant difference.
And it's just about applying that pressure. Now, this is another thing I wanted to mention, okay, for everyone watching as well. Why is Arv going in so much detail? Because, you know, what if you did this and killed me? What's the issue with that? So let me explain. I want you to slide cancel around and try and kill me, just like normal. Okay? Now, let's just say you hit your shots there. The issue is, even if you kill me, but I make you one shot, the issue we have is my teammate now, because we're playing 4v4 and competitive, my teammate is going to get the trade and get the kill. What you're trying to do is if you get someone one shot, you want to kill them while maintaining your health. So that if my teammate comes for the trade, you have full health. That's the key thing. Because you're not winning a 1v1 gunfight, you're playing a 4v4 gunfight. You're trying to win that. Okay, bro?
Okay.
Okay, let's go again. Whenever you're ready, some normal gunfights, normal weapon, let's go again. So let's see what you do. Let's see how you're controlling it. Let's go. I'm going to use some Omni movement and stuff like that. So we're going to go across. So right now I know you're on the right. Okay, out in the open.
Man, I didn't even see you cross.
Out in the open. So in that situation, just positioning wise right there. Want to be a bit more efficient using our cover a bit more. Let's go again. Remember, I'm playing fast. I've got radar on. I'm going to be a little bit hard to deal with. You're weak. Remember, we don't overcommit when we're weak. Okay. So these are very, very simple mechanics we're going through, but it's just about executing. It's quite difficult. Right now, I know where you're coming from. I'm going to hold the head glitch and see what you do. Same thing. So let's stop for a second. The last 3 gunfights.
See, on my map, I can't see where you're at. It's just showing me a red dot at the edge of the circle, right?
Okay, so there's a few things there. This is why it comes down to settings. So first of all, your radar is a circle, which should never be the case. You should have a square. It's a lot more map covered. And there's where you can make your map bigger and stuff, okay? So the first thing you need to do is just make your map square instead of circle, because that gives you a little bit more radius, okay? So remember, you told me you play around with your settings and stuff. Remember I told you that's a waste of time and to focus on the important ones? This is an important one, okay? So if you go to your interface, go to gameplay HUD, the 3rd tab. And if you go 3 down, there should be one called Minimap shape, and just put that on square, bro.
Yep, got it.
Perfect. Got it now?
Yes, I do.
Perfect. Yeah, so that's a big one that can just help you see more ground, okay? And then if you want, you can make it bigger and stuff. I haven't played around with that yet. Just because I've set my overlays up for my YouTube shorts, I can't be bothered to change it. That's literally the only reason, because I've mapped my map out, but I would make it bigger for sure. It definitely will help you. Okay, let's go again whenever you're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, so now I'll go through. I'm in a bad position. Good. So I wanted to see how you execute there. So I was stuck in a bad position there. I wanted to see you identify that and what you do to execute that. So remember what we spoke about earlier. So one thing I'm noticing about you when I'm just watching the kill cam there is you do this kind of thing that I see a lot of time in coaching if you come towards me. When you're coming around this corner, right, there's 2 ways of approaching it. If I'm standing here, okay, stand here for me. What you were doing was this. You were slide cancelling and then you were turning. Okay. Now, it's something that I always see in people around the gold level and a little bit lower is with movement, because it's quite a difficult thing, they do one at a time. So they do slide cancel, then turn. What you want to do is you want to do them at the same time, okay? So you want to slide cancel as you're turning, so that basically when you land around that corner, your centering is already on the opponent. And that's a key difference. So when I'm slide canceling and turning, if you watch the kill cam there, do you notice as soon as you see me, I've already locked onto your head. I'm already aiming at you. That's a key difference, because what you're doing, and as soon as you fix this one thing, it will help you literally dramatically, is if you come back where you are, please. Stand right there. Again, that corner. I want you to kill me as I come around the corner, okay? This is what you were doing. As I come around the corner, yes, I slide cancel, but when I turn right, you see you're already shooting me? Because I'm cameraing you in terms of the mechanic, right? This is the way it works. When you slide cancel, you get there a second before they see you. But if you're not looking at the opponent, if I'm looking this way, it's kind of irrelevant how much of like time I get there before. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
So when you kill me right there, you did the exact same thing. You kind of slid across and then you looked right. You want to make sure that when you are approaching the corner, you're already looking at your opponent. Now look at the difference now. Okay, this is 1. That's 1, okay? Now let me show you 2. Ready?
Go.
How was that to play against?
Firing at the corner before you. Yep.
So this is really kind of interesting.
Little bitty things you talk about put together.
Exactly. Now this is very interesting. You said I was firing around the corner before I shot, right? Before I came around the corner, right? I actually wasn't. On my screen, exactly. On my screen, all I did was slide cancel and shoot you. But sorry, all I did was slide and shoot you like this. So on my screen, it looks kind of normal, but on your screen, it looks insane. It looks like I've shot you around the corner. So let's just show everyone at home how it looks. What I'm going to do, I'm going to do the same mechanic, and then I wait to watch the kill cam. Okay? And then we're going to do the same thing again, but I want you to do it to me. So you see right there on my screen, I actually took a second to shoot you, but on your screen, it looks like I'm already frying you.
Yeah,
and that's the advantage of cameraing. Just like with a slide cancel doesn't look crazy on your screen, but right there, if I killed you, it looks like I just snapped around the corner. So I want you to do this for me. Stand there, please. You know exactly where I am. Just to show you, to make it a bit easier, I want you to shoulder the corner, live mark me, so you know exactly where I am, and then I want you to back away, jump and slide. As you're starting to do that, I want you to move your right stick right. Okay, so as you jump and slide, we're going to move our right stick right to where I'm expected to be. So when you're ready, go for it.
Okay.
And then just shoot me when you're ready.
You want me to ping you and then...
if you want, just to make it easier for you, that would probably be a good way to start. With the first time, you can ping me and then...
Right. Was that what you were wanting?
No, so what I want you to do is this. So all I want you to do is stand here. Just ping me first, and then go around the corner, and then just try to do that sliding mechanic we spoke about.
I didn't even hit you for like 10 bullets.
So we're going to watch the kill cam, and we're going to go through it together and see why you missed your shots. So again, it's the same thing. So this is fine. I know exactly what you're doing and why you're missing slightly, okay? Just slow it down a second. Just slow it down, and we're going to go through it together. Before you shoot me, we're going to practice it. So come back towards me. We're going to practice this, okay, baby? We're going to just jump and slide around the corner, okay? And when you land, I want you to just see where your centering is. So first of all, for you, it looks like you're smacking your head on the door. You're smacking your head on the ceiling. It looks a bit out of control, right? It looks like I'm giving like a kid ice skating. Like you're just running around like a crackhead right now. Like you just smacked your head on the wall, okay? We need to time it. So what you're doing now for me is you're jumping a bit too late because you're smacking your head on the wall. That tells me you're using your momentum a bit too late. So it comes down to judgment. So the first thing you want to do is judge it a little bit better in terms of, okay, I want to land around here. I want to land somewhere here so I can shoot off around that corner. So I want to jump a bit earlier. So what I would say is jump around here. You see? So you land before the area. Again, it comes down to judgment. Okay?
Okay.
And then what you want to do is as you're jumping, you just want to move your right stick up and right a little bit. Because you're sliding, you're going down. So you just want to move it up and right a little bit so that it's where it needs to be. So same thing. This time I want you to do the exact same mechanic and try shooting me when I land.
Okay.
When you land, sorry. That's much better. Much better. Straight away, I can see that you actually shot me around the corner. And if I was having a gunfight there, it might be a little bit harder to deal with, okay? So much better. Now, one thing you're still doing is you're not really moving your right stick with you. It seems like you're doing one at a time. Like, this is how it looks like for me. You're running, sliding, and then moving your right stick. I want you to do it together. I want you to move your left stick with your right stick. As if like, just to constantly adjust it. So let me show you what I mean. We're going to do a little centering drill. All I want you to do is chase me using the movements I do. So if I slide cancel, I want you to slide cancel. If I jump and slide, I want you to jump and slide. As we're doing this, I want you to keep your centering on me. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Now, when I turn around to shoot you, I want you to kill me. We're going to be testing your centering and your reflexes. Okay?
Okay.
So, start following me. Do exactly what I do. When I turn around to shoot you, I want you to try and kill me. And what we're going to do is we're going to test your centering. Your centering should be on me. So even when we're sliding, your centering should be tracking me. So that when I turn around like this, you should be able to kill me. Okay? Ready?
Okay.
Okay, let's go. And it's up to you to know how much space to create. Because if you're right next to me, it might be a bit hard. If you're a little bit behind, it might be hard as well. So make sure you're keeping up with the movement. So I'm jumping and sliding. Right, I'm jumping and sliding. Going through. I'm slide cancelling. I'm being a bit faster. Yeah, jumping and sliding. Okay. So right there, which is a bit more reflexes, being a bit more snappy there. How was that in terms of centering? How did you find that from your POV?
That was not very difficult to keep up with.
Okay, good.
No.
So then when I shot you, what do you think went wrong there? Was it a reflex thing, or what do you think kind of went wrong there? Because I gave you about 2 seconds there to react, and I feel like you should be able to kill me quicker there in that scenario. So what do you think went wrong there? Was it just a reflex thing, or?
Maybe a reflex thing, or just in the middle of a jump, and I don't really know. I really don't know.
That's fine. That's good. That's okay. So now that's kind of your centering. So again, just making sure your right stick is tracking me, okay? We're going to try this again. We're going to try one more time this first gunfight, and then we're going to move on to something else, okay? So all I want you to do is slide around the corner, just like we mentioned, and make sure as you're sliding, you're evolving your right stick. You're moving your right stick with you. That's the key thing I noticed from you. It's just your right stick now is kind of low. You're kind of sliding, and then when you slide, then you're moving your right stick. It's just not very fluid. I just want to see a little bit more fluidity out of you with your right stick. So when you're ready, let's go. That was, I would say, the best out of the whole thing, the whole 30 minutes. That was your best shot right there. In terms of the way it looked from me, that felt a lot better. How did that feel for you?
It felt great. Everything was very smooth, very
well, that was the first time you actually moved your right stick with you when running here. Like before, it looked like when you're running here, you weren't moving your right stick. You only moved it when you went past the wall. And it just slows you down a little bit. But right there, I actually felt like you were adjusting it with your run, and that's perfect, okay?
Okay. Perfect.
Let's have some normal gunfights. We've got 2 minutes left here. Let's have some normal gunfights and just see what we can come up with. Whenever you're ready, let's go. I'm going to be using Omni movement here. So right now, you're out in the open. You're out in the open. You're one shot. Remember controlling the gunfight. So I'm going to go through. Let's see what you do here. So you're one shot again.
I meant to go in there.
Okay, so you push me in scenarios like that. So the next thing we're going to go through in our next session is just controlling the gunfight against people on head glitches. Because right there, it just shows me you're not really sure what to do there. You're kind of just running around, okay? So like, for example, right there, you kind of just think about what happened, right? Stand in this head glitch for me just here, please. You kind of just stood here and then just went for a chow like this. It's just not a good chow to take because you're just out in the open. So what I'm going to do now is show you how I can maybe play when someone's on a head glitch, okay? So whenever you're ready, this is your head glitch. And I want you to try and kill me. I'm going to stand in this bus here. So I'm in a really bad position. Tell me when to go. Now remember, as soon as you say go, you have the advantage. I am stuck in a really bad spot. So you need to be able to use that advantage to kill me off the break and not let me escape. Okay?
Okay.
As soon as you're ready, say go.
Go.
Like I mentioned, I shouldn't be able to get out of there. I shouldn't be able to finesse, okay? But let's keep it up. Keep your concentration. Let's see what you can do. So now I'm in a better spot. I'm going through. Okay, I'm going through and I'm able to camera you. So right there, first of all, the first thing you did wrong in that situation was when I'm in that little middle area, you cannot let me go through, okay, bro? You cannot let me escape. The second thing you did, come back towards me, please. Okay? When I'm sitting in that area, when I'm sitting in that, on that head glitch on your right, why did you get rid of this head glitch? Now, why were you not staying here? Would you say? Like when I was coming through this area here.
Just moving.
But again, this is why we want to stop. We want to stand here, for example, okay?
Right.
You're on a head glitch. I still have to push you, but you gave up your head glitch. Now, right now, if I do this, you have the advantage. But can you give that head glitch up? Can you chase me?
Yeah, now.
Now I camera you. And that's exactly what happened, okay? You basically let me take the position over you, and that's something we got to work towards. So when you're in a position like that where you're on a head glitch, you need to identify that and say, right, I have the positional advantage. Just like I went through with Luca earlier, who's still in the chat. When you have the positional advantage, you don't need to reposition. You need to keep that advantage. And I think too many people, they think this in their head, oh, people say reposition, I need to reposition. Just like with shouldering, right? People say, oh, I need to shoulder. But it's like, no, why are we shouldering? We're shouldering to get information. We now have the information, so why are we still shouldering? You're just shouldering for the sake of it because you heard that's a good mechanic. So right there, you got me in a position where you still had the advantage. Yes, I escaped your original position, but I was still in a bad spot, and you just ran at me and gave me the ability to camera you. Make sense?
You're right. You're right.
And we don't want to give the... So you see at the end right there, like you had a really good head glitch, right? Keep that head glitch. Keep confident, Bobo. Sit on that head glitch, strafe with your AR or whatever gun you have, strafe, and make me weak. Then when I'm weak, then you push me. Because just like I showed you against a good player, if you give them the opportunity, they're going to slide counter around you and get the kill. All right, bro?
Right. Yes, sir.
Perfect, man. That was a great session. That kind of sped through. But like I said, I want to split this up. So what I'll do is I'll message you on Discord and we'll arrange the other session for the next 30 minutes. But YouTube, show that man some love. Twitch, show him some love. We've got about 25 people across both streams. Bobo, anything to say for the outro?
Oh man, just thanks for your time. Thanks for everything. Just this is only our second meeting or second session. After the first one, I've played quite a bit since our first session a week ago. And just my average kills now are in the 30s and 40s in my lobbies.
Good, good. I like that, man. So you're frying. I love to hear that.
My KD's going up. It's working. It just don't work against a pro like you, bro.
I appreciate that. Nah, good stuff, bro. Good stuff. I'll catch you soon. I'll message you on Discord and we'll arrange the other one. All right, bro?
Appreciate you, bro.
Perfect. Catch you. Have a great day, bro. YouTube, show some love to the video, man. Shout out to that boy Bobo. Chat, show some love to that boy Bobo. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll catch you guys for another video tomorrow. Peace.